Hi, my beautiful souls. Hi, you guys. I want to talk about something. I wish I can, I can't play it because I don't want to get copyright, but I want to talk about this. If I can meet any person in the world, it would be one man. He's from Africa. Um, and I will talk more about him, okay? Um, he's a very wise man, very, very wise, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. He talks about people in jails, right? This is interesting too. The way he went to jails, he talked to people, um, did spiritual work, went there, prayed and stuff with them, and out of 100 prisoners, right? This is interesting because we don't see this and understand this concept. Okay, I started this video at 3:13. Exactly at 3:13. Okay. So say you have 100 prisoners, right? Um, wow. I can just pick his brain, you guys. You don't understand. You have 100 prisoners, right? And you go there and you do spiritual work. You go there and you pray over them, right? They have committed a sin, okay? They have made stolen. I'm talking about something minor and sometimes something major, okay? So say they stole something, right? Um, or let's use theft, okay? Um, so you have 100 prisoners, right? About 88% of them, okay, um, has mental health issues, okay? Not just mental health issues, also they have experienced some kind of trauma in their life, okay? Some kind of trauma in their childhood. And this makes sense, 212. The reason why it makes so much sense is because when you're a child and you go through trauma, okay, what happens is you have choices, okay? You have choices to go right, you have choices to go left. This is what we call free will, okay? Free will, as you guys may know, okay? So with free will, okay, so we say 100 prisoners, 88 of them has some kind of childhood trauma or mental illness, okay? So they're put in an institution, and this makes sense, okay? They may not have a mother, they may have not a father, but this don't make you means you can go out and commit a crime, okay? Just saying. But this makes totally the sense what he was saying. So 88% of them never dealt with their childhood trauma, okay? And they don't know their self. Okay? They don't really truly know their self. Okay? Because if they knew their self, they wouldn't have been doing the things that they have done. Okay? It could be theft, it could be burglary, robbery, same thing, okay? Or any kind of thing to put them in incarceration, okay? And this makes sense because when I do a lot of reads, I see a lot of people as a child, okay, um, in a childlike state of mind, okay. And one side of your brain is the logic, and one side is the unlogic, right? One side of the brain is the mother you learn from, and one side is the father, okay. And this makes total sense. So a lot of these people do have mental health issues. I will share this video if I can. I just don't want to get copyright, okay? So I'm just going to speak the words that he spoke. But it's interesting because a lot of people that are going to jail have some kind of trauma that happened in childhood. You guys, I do readings all day long, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of people that are coming forward as a child, okay? And it makes sense, okay? 441, okay, 444. So this makes complete sense here, okay? Complete sense. So a lot of people that are in jail, have mental issues because of the childhood trauma. Okay. And they never got the help. Okay. They never seek the right kind of help. So if you're somebody out here that has dealt with childhood trauma, and that is a lot of people, okay, about 88% of people, 515, get the help that you need, okay? Um, because you're healing that inner child. We all have that inner child. I'm you guys. I do reads, and when some people appear in front of me, they appear to me as that wounded, unhealed child. Okay, um, and this makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. I don't know if somebody on here has committed crimes. 547. If you have free will out here. Okay, just because you went through things as a child don't mean you can commit a crime. But another thing is too the mental health. Okay, I remember my mother said to me when the COVID started, um, this COVID thing. Okay, people's lives have been taken. Okay, but one thing she said, the most thing that this is going to affect the most is people's mental health, and she was not lying. Okay, people's mental health was very affected, okay, by COVID and childhood trauma. Okay, so when I'm pulling energies of the people I'm reading on, I see you guys, okay, as a child, okay, with the trauma that never was healed. Okay, you have to heal the inner child. Okay, you have to heal the inner child and the inner wounds of that child. Okay, um, and this is why our prisons are overpopulated, because we have a whole bunch of adults that become adults that were children, and they never healed their childhood trauma. Okay, so they wind up where in prison. Okay, and some people have mental health issues, and they never got the help that they needed. Okay, because of the childhood trauma. All right, 1717. There was a saying, a lot of people were not supposed to, they were supposed to be seen and not heard. Okay, and everybody needs to be heard and everybody needs to be seen. Okay, but the way you go about it is what's most important. Okay, so you have free will. Okay, so you can't also, and I see a lot of people too play the victim. Okay, the victim of their childhood trauma, and you're not a victim of your trauma. Okay, the person that did this, whatever they did to you or whatever you experienced, knowingly, willingly, or non-willingly, or non-knowingly, um, it is not your fault, right? So once you understand that, with the shame that comes with it, um, and you heal that child, that inner child, we all have that inner child. Okay, once you heal that child and understand that inner child within you, okay, because we all have that inner child within us. Okay, you will truly understand yourself. And the thing is, a lot of these people that are in jail don't know their self. Okay, they truly don't know their self. All right. So once you know yourself and understand yourself, okay, and understand, okay, I've been through some kind of traumas, but I'm not going to let these traumas, childhood traumas, define me. Okay, define me, define where I'm supposed to go. Okay, my path. Okay, my path. Okay, um, this way or this way. Okay, um, your path is clear. May I say? Okay, Ashe. The pathway is truly clear. Okay, truly clear. Okay, so you have to know yourself. You have to heal your inner child, your inner childhood wounds. And if you have um, mental health issues, mental health is a broad term. Okay, and what's the definition of mental illness? Okay, because some people that are mentally ill just have trauma. Okay, that's all it is trauma that they endured. Okay, as a child. Okay. So heal that inner child, heal those inner wounds. Okay. 1010. Um, and know thyself. Okay. Know thyself. Truly know thyself. Because once you know thyself, you can heal these wounds. Okay. And you can heal, um, because if you don't know yourself, okay, and you're with a bunch of people, you're going to follow them, right? You're not going to lead the pack. You're going to follow the pack. May I say it, okay? So this makes a lot of sense, okay? So you can do any kind of spiritual work you want to do on yourself, right? But if you don't heal that inner child and those inner wounds, they're going to keep surfacing back up, okay? They're going to keep presenting themselves. There's going to be triggers, okay? Um, so you have to recognize your triggers, okay, and heal those childhood wounds, okay. This is why we have so many prisons in the United States, 1111, um, than anywhere in the world, okay, because we have people that have mental health issues that they never address, and it comes from their childhood trauma, okay, and the mental illness that comes with it, okay. So heal that inner child, heal the childhood wounds, okay? Um, and know thyself, know yourself, because a lot of people don't know their self. Okay, that's the problem too. You don't know yourself. Okay, a lot of people think they're defined by the trauma, but you're not defined by the trauma. Okay, you're not defined by your trauma. Okay, and once you learn that, um, you can move accordingly, okay, with true understanding of yourself, okay, thyself or yourself, okay. I just needed to share that, you guys. Wow. All right, love and light, ashe, ashe.